5:30 Friday afternoon, and I am making a to-do list for the weekend because I can't function very well. I've crashed again. Things to do. So, first things first, I need to put washing on. This is all for tomorrow. Washing up needs doing. House tidy needs doing. We need rabbit food. I think we need straw, shavings, sawdust, and treats. I think we need milk, and that might be about it for now. But I don't know about you, if I don't write it down, I get waylaid and things don't get done. So that's my little list for tomorrow. There's no pressure on whether it gets done, but it's written down so I know what I have to do. Plant update. These are doing incredibly well. They're doing great now that I'm feeding them from the bottom. That hyacinth hasn't done well, needs binning. I don't know what that is growing out of my cacti, but it looks like fern gully, so I'm leaving it. They're the strawberries which just don't seem to want to grow. Coriander's seen better days. Those hyacinths are doing okay. Tiny T's out there. Cookie's in here with us. She didn't want to go out. She's such a house bun. She's so happy just being inside, playing with us and cuddles. Put her out and she's right grump on. She just dived into your arms to come back in. Yeah, that's that. It's 20 to 6. I've had a bit of a stressful afternoon. Just taken, did I mention that? I've just taken Vincent for a walk, and he's got a snack now, and I'm going to try and wind down and do a bit of colouring, I think. Yeah. Morning, everybody. Ash has just nipped downstairs. He's brought me a cup of tea up. I'm in bed with this little man. He takes up the whole my side of the bed. And me and Ash have just been looking at caravan touring pictures to keep trying to get, a weekend where we can go away. Obviously my mental health is just smashed to bits, as is everybody else's, and his and Sooz and Mum, everybody. No one's coping. And I just, want a couple of days maybe where we can just sit in a field in the caravan, and I think it's the being inside outside that appeals to me. I think it'll be good for me. We were supposed to, me and Joe, it's today that we were going to the theatre to see the show 6. If you've not been, oh my gosh, it is amazing. We've been once already, and I could probably watch it 100 times. But with Joe being in hospital, we've cancelled that. And I was going to go to my friend Shanique's 30th birthday today instead. But I'm not well enough mentally or physically, really. So I'm just going to have a weekend of wholesome home time. And I'm planning to get my stitches out on Monday and then go and sleep over with Susie on Tuesday. But I'm in bed, the window's wide open, it's chucking down with rain, and I'm just listening to the rain. I can hear Ash downstairs singing to Cookie. I wish you could hear him. I need to set up a secret camera because it is so funny. He just makes up little songs for her. I can just imagine her hopping around going, yeah, Dad, such a good singer, Dad. Yeah, love it. It's like when I sing, Minky always joins in with me and scares Ash to death. Oh, it's so funny. Makes him jump out of his skin, and then he turns to her and says, oh, Minky. And I say, you know, every time I sing, you need to get ready for her joining in, because she joins in by doing like high-pitched, really quick little yelpy screams. She loves it. She's not saying, oh, Mum, my ears. She's going, yeah, Mum, I love you singing so much. I sent Susie a little funny made-up song yesterday on a voice note, and she did it back to me. It's so funny. So Saturday morning, listening to the rain, looking at caravan pictures. Hopefully it won't be too long before we can get away in it. Nice wholesome weekend coming up. Ash has put one load of washing on, and I've got this washing basket's full that needs to go on. Oh, if anybody's on a diet or got an addictive personality, don't try the new flaming hot crunchy Whatsits, because they are addictive. Oh my god, they are so nice. They're like an elevated version of Knick Knacks, but 10 times better. I could literally eat 2 or 3 packets. I mean, I won't. They're really full, big packets as well. So nice. Right then. I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep very well. So I might go back to bed for a little nap. You've all got loads on this weekend. Thank you for telling me what you're up to. Sounds like you've all got really lovely weekends ahead. And yeah, just thank you for chatting to me. Mum and Kev are safe and okay. I've messaged Kev this morning. Mum's obviously not got her internet up with her iPad now, but Kev's obviously still got his internet on his phone. I was a bit upset yesterday. She was left in a chair on her own in the lodge, waiting for an ambulance to pick her up to take her to the new accommodation, because she can't walk to get down the steps or into Kev's car. But she got picked up, I think an hour. I think she was just sat there for an hour. I said, are you warm enough? And you're not bored, you're okay? And she'd rung me anyway, so anyway, they're safe and they're okay. Night night.
Morning everyone, it's now, as you can see, 7:41 on Saturday the 5th, and Emma wrote a little list yesterday and we're doing quite well. Washing's done, washing up's done, not quite yet, that's done, that's done, that's done. Oh, we're doing alright. It's another wonderfully beautiful summer's day outside. There's a storm supposedly coming today. The good news is, I've just seen our little Beaky, who's our disabled blackbird, who comes into the garden. We've not seen him for a few days, panicking a little bit because he's a bit of a rogue. But he's out and about this morning, so I've seen him, that's all good. Cookie, he's just making an absolute mess like she normally is. Aren't you, darling? You just like causing chaos, don't you? Yeah, that's it. Say hello to everyone. Good girl. So yeah, Emma's having a little bit of a brew in bed this morning. She's not feeling too great. She didn't sleep too well last night, I don't think. So yeah, we'll fingers. Emma keeps telling me about the sausage fingers, so there you go, that's why. And I still look like a hobo. So there we go. Right, well, I'll leave you to it.
Good morning, sweetheart. What are you doing? Ready for some dinner? Daddy give you it later, won't he? I just made another little card. How cute is that? I'm also going to try out these new stamps that I got sent and stamp them all out onto some plain cardstock. See how they turn out? Oh my gosh, that is just the cutest. I didn't put them on a hard stamping background. I was too impatient, but they've still turned out absolutely gorgeous. And these have turned out so well as well. Oh, so adorable. I'll just cut those ones out as well, ready to colour or leave black and white for another crafty session.
Hello again. I don't know what's wrong with this morning. I am really active and doing things. I'm down currently at the caravan, just taking some measurements for a new jockey wheel. The one that we have could probably be replaced, but I don't trust it, so I'm going to go and see if I can get another one. If not, I'm going to order one off the old flea bay and see what I can do there. So I'm now on my way to B&Q because I want to try and get something. Tiny T, when he goes outside, he absolutely loves being outside, but for some reason he likes sitting in the rain and he gets himself absolutely drenched. So I'm going to go and see if I can get some sort of clear tarpaulin to put over the top of his run, because I don't want him to get ill because I'm a bit soft. Right, see you in the next stop. And this is why I don't come to pet shops, because this one's just calling out to me. Well, I just popped into Jolly's pet store to pick up Tiny Tea and Cookies some more food because they run out. Well, they've just about run out, so I picked some more up. I didn't do too much filming in there because, as you'll see with the rabbits that I did film, I just want to take them all home, and that's my problem. That's all. We've got a house full of animals. Me and Emma are exactly the same when it comes to animals and things like that. And that little black one you'll see on the video, he just wanted to come home with me, so I had to come out quite quickly really. Otherwise Emma would have, well, we'd both be living in the caravan and the house would just be full of rabbits and dogs and things and snakes, and yeah, so we'll leave that there. Right, so I stopped here on the way to B&Q because I drove past, so I actually used my brain for once. So next stop, B&Q. See you soon. Well, here we are at B&Q, another place that I don't like to spend so long in because I end up buying things that I really don't need. Yeah, just going in to get little bits and see if I can find something, as I said before, for Tiny T's run, so I can get him out because we got rain and things. It's the worst summer that I can remember for years in the UK. And also, Emma will happily tell you I am the world's worst procrastinator. I will always try and put things off, but I suppose the good thing with being a procrastinator is that you've always got something to do tomorrow, which is a big positive, I think. So I'm going to go in, have a look and see what I can find. See you in a bit. Well, I'm back home. I can't believe how much I need my hair cutting. I'll just show you quickly what we've got. It won't be as interesting as Emma's hauls because it's all quite boring stuff really, but it's all stuff that's needed. So let me try and, there we go, fingers in the way again. So we've got the most important thing for the little bunnies. So tea and cookies, some 10 kilos will last us a fair while, so that's quite a good thing. That's why I buy it in bulk, because it's cheaper. A brush for our lovely little caravan. That is literally, yeah, as I say, I go into B&Q and buy things that we don't always need. But because I'm getting old and things like that, I just thought I'd get one of those. Hacksaw. That is so I can put the water butt onto the drain pipe. That we bought the water butt probably about a year ago, I'd say now. But as I say, procrastination is a great thing. Emma will be happy. I'll try and get that done tomorrow. I couldn't get a clear tarpaulin, so I just got this as a temporary one. It's just a large green tarpaulin. Some silicone to redo the lights. Again, I'm not quite happy how they're sealed on the caravan, so I'm just going to do that. Some little bungees to hold the tarpaulin on, and to stick with the trend on YouTube. Aren't they cute? And a jockey wheel, because the one that's on there at the moment, the tyres come off the rim and I don't want to just half baked go and do it, so I've just bought a new one of those. So that's basically it. On the vlogs you are going to be seeing a little bit more of me. God, my hair's bad. I've got massive issues with self-confidence and things like that, so it's quite a strange, I've always, with my military background and stuff like that, it's quite strange for me to be filming everything that I'm doing, and I've always just been the grey man that sort of sits in the background and no one really notices, because that's how I was trained and that's what we did. So, but you are going to be seeing more of me, unfortunately for you. Tomorrow, sorry, you can just hear Vince. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably licking his leg, and I don't know why, but he decides that he's going to choke himself at the same time. Tomorrow I've got a bit of an announcement. You may have heard, or Emma allude to, bits of training that I'm going through, bits of courses that I've been doing, waiting for this, waiting for that. That's all come to a head. So tomorrow, hopefully, you're going to find out what that's all about. So, yeah, so that's me for now. I'll see you soon. For those of you who've got a bit of a thing about snakes, I'd look away now. Just want to show you my little boy. This is my boy Vasuki. He's a purple passion Royal Python morph. he knows he's normally hiding, but he knows that it's food day today. So he'll be getting fed. He's just woke up from his 3 or 4 days sleep after his last meal. And clearly he's waiting for his next one. I think he's actually asleep at the moment. But there he is. Stunning little fella.
Hi everybody, excuse the mess. It's now midday and I've just come down. I'm going to have the rest of that Sunday dinner that we had the other day. And I feel a little bit overwhelmed again. Ash has taken over the vlog, bless him, and he's doing all the jobs that were on the list and he's filming it all for me. There he is.
Hello.
I've had a bit of a cry and a bit of a moment again today. But that's every day, but I just haven't got the energy, the mental capacity to deal with much today. So
you're all stuck with me.
So I'm going to make myself something wholesome to eat and yeah, chill out for a little bit more time.
So here we have my little boy, tiny tea bag. You gonna go and see a new house? Yeah? Gonna go and see a new house? Yeah, come on then. Ready? Go. That's a good boy. Job done. Rightio, Emma's still not feeling too great, so I'm going to do the hoovering. I've looked it up on Google, and to use the hoover, for us blokes that don't know, you plug this into the plug socket, and there's a little switch on the front here, and that turns it on, and then you just run around with it apparently. So we'll give it a try and see what happens. But Vincent's here to supervise, so any problems will be alright. So I'm just going to go and plug this bit in. It's like magic, isn't it? I don't know what we'd do without Google. Wow, it's like magic. It's amazing.
Afternoon. Don't mind the red face. I've just waxed my face fuzz. Today I've needed this little break. I've covered my hair in the KTC jasmine hair oil, jasmine scented hair oil. I've had it a while actually. I just get it from, I either got it from Morrison's or Asda, and give it a nice good massage, and then I clip it all back up and then wash it out a day later or a few hours later. So I'm having a bit of a pamper. I've changed my dressings, so I'm going to have a shower now. They're waterproof, so I'm just going to keep them as dry as I can. And then, to be honest, I'm just going to get back into bed. I'm thinking of Jo. She's been moved to a different ward. I'm sorry I'm not well enough to come visit you, darling. Thinking of you. You'll be out soon. And I love you, Sooz, so much. I hope you're okay. And I'll see you soon. So yeah, I'm going to get in the shower, wash this out. And then I'm thinking of all my friends that are partying for Shanique's 30th as well. I hope you all have a wonderful time. I'm so gutted that I can't be there. I'm just not tip top right now. So good night, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.